Okay, so we'll take a short little break from the other issues and tell the story about how the dudes pulled a gun on me in a Bellevue parking lot at Walmart, like 2 in the morning, 1 or 2 in the morning. I'm just chilling, long day, probably working, traveling back and forth, Omaha to Sioux City, mowing lawns or whatever I was doing at the time. That's what I did a lot of at that time. And I'm chilling. And this car kind of pulls slowly from my right side, does like a rainbow shape, like a half moon around me. And as they went around me, once they passed me on my left side, I said, fags. I was just in the mood, like, fucking, I don't know why. Because they were driving so slow around me, like they were mad. I don't know. I couldn't see their faces, but I'm like, you're driving that slow. I don't know what you're looking for if you're trying to intimidate somebody, but here you go. Fags. And so they pull all the way back around on my right side. And before they even pulled all the way up to me, I'm like, better get the fuck away from me. You better back the fuck up. Better go on. And I'm yelling. I'm like, it's not the time, motherfuckers. You're going to get what you're asking for. And then they pulled up, chill out. And the driver was like, are you Chris from Craigslist? Or I don't remember the name he said. I think Chris. I was like, fuck no. And then I looked through my passenger rear window in the Jeep. My dog's in the back. And I see a dude pointing a gun out of the window's all the way down, but you know how the side of it kind of has that open space on some windows? Like, it doesn't go all the way across. There's a side, like, it doesn't go all the way down either. Like, the window's showing a little bit. Anyway, had a gun pointed out, like, right in my direction, like, from the back window. So my instincts just kicked in. I believe it was because I know my dog's directly in the line of fire. I'm in the line of fire. It don't make no sense to do anything for me but to make myself a moving target, get my dog out of the line of fire. So I hop out my driver's side door, go on around the back of my Jeep. So now I'm behind them, and I'm creeping up to the back window where that gun is. They start pulling off, and I'm like, next time you fucking pull a gun, you better use it. And they're like, follow us then, follow us. So I was like, all right, motherfucker. So I followed them. And I didn't follow them very far. I followed them to like a red light or two. And I went through the red light because I'm looking at them. I'm going straight. They're taking a left to go north on one of those roads that leads to, I think, South 13th Street. I think it is South 13th, or it turns into it. And as I was driving by them, I'm like 2 lanes over, and I'm running through the red light. I'm like, bust it, motherfucker, buck it. Shoot that motherfucker. I'm like, I'm in one of my nutso modes, I'm not saying I'm like that all the time, but I'm saying, dude, you never know. You just never know. But yeah, that was crazy, and never seen or heard from them dudes again. I'd still be at Walmart in the middle of the night. Oh, and they were Hispanic dudes, not that it matters, Mexican, I don't know what gang they were from. I have no fucking clue, But, this is one of those nights, man.